Okay, perfect. Coldwell Banker Dynasty here in Temple City. Sylvia Ramos here, part of management here with Mark Ramos. He's out in the lobby. We just greeted our beautiful um, affiliates, which are the Eagles. They have landed. There's three of them. We just introduced Devin, which is a new title rep over in the Valley area. Has a great smile. And I'm looking here to see if I have any other affiliates. No. Oh, John Wax is okay. He's always here. So I like to go ahead and just remind everybody that we're an agency that cares and an agency with a lot of heart. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for missing me. I'm here full flesh and ready to go. And I'm going to give you the quote for today on management part. Real estate isn't just about properties, it's about people, dreams, and places we call home. Behind every transaction is a story, and I'm honored to be a part of them. With that said, everyone, I want you to put your hands up because we're going to welcome Kelvin Chang, our broker here at Coldwell Banker Dynasty, that is knowledgeable, hands-on, in the office, available, and I'm so happy to be here. Ramos Group has celebrated their 5 years here, and I'm really excited. 5 years went in a swoop. We were the COVID managers, and look forward to being every other season manager. Thank you. Kelvin, you're up.
All right, good morning, everybody. Appreciate you all being here, ready for another April 2nd sales meeting. We're going to be executing, elevating, and obviously enhancing the way we do things. So I just want to get right in and respect your time and get right into the slides. And I have a lot to share. I want to kind of really put together a nice little update for you to see what to look forward to in the spring selling season. And thank you for giving me the introduction, Sylvia. Everyone else in here that's here on time, and thank you for bearing with me as I put up together the slides for today.
Move it, move it, move it, Kelvin.
All right. So now we're executing the still sales meeting slides. We already did the inspiration. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the learning opportunities in the next month. In fact, there's another really cool class tomorrow. We have an office update, and I'm going to go through a couple of different things. Thank you for giving us the inspiration. And I want to wish all the April babies and the happy Easter, as well as for you and your families. So this is a nice, really cool month because not only do you get to celebrate your birthday, but we also have spring break for all the families out there. And in fact, my family will be out of town this week. So uh, Friday to Friday, I will be out of town and taking my kid over, hopefully getting to see a little bit of snow. This is not a joke. It's not an April's Fools. We now officially have began the second day beginning April 1st was the sales tax increase for Los Angeles County. So one of the news just want to share with you, this is something that voter is approved. I think the program is designed to have a quarter, well, each of the cities get to implement how much and how they put together their tax rates. But LA County unincorporated, we're looking at a 9.75% tax rate. It used to be 9.5. So just letting you know, you may see slightly, marginally higher taxes. Certain cities like Alhambra is higher. Azusa has their own type of rate. So you can just check wherever you're shopping and you'll get to know and see your receipts, what tax rate they're charging you in each specific city. Okay? Just putting it in front of you, the extra tax rate increase is helping to fight homelessness and to go ahead and what's it called? Give shelter and services. I did want to point together and show to you we do have a quotables guide. This is a very beautiful collection of Coldwell Banker's selling points, the things that the unique value that they offer nationwide to our clients, customers, the services provided. So if you want to add this to your listing presentation, just search Quotables 2024. You'll find it inside mycbdesk.com. Uh, Also, you can use these graphics for your social media. Tomorrow, we are all invited to agents to the featured speaker of this Bringing Blue to You event. I've already emailed it a couple of times to all Team Dynasty agents and inviting you to join us as we learn from Brett Matsura, Kate Conquest, and Brandon Newman, who are the featured speakers locally here in Brea. And this is from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30. Hope you can register and make it. If not, up to you. There's no video recording of this. It's a live event. And those learning experiences, new classes that you'll find at the My CB desk, CB University. So if you want to check those out, look at the content and maybe consider enrolling in some of these sessions, whether it's marketing, whether it's your presentation, whether it's uh, owning your objections and your value proposition, whatever it speaks to you, I think you should check it out. There's also classes on Moxie and how to utilize the custom video 2.0 one sheeter. This is unlimited downloads. When you go to the marketing center, you can easily create a simple video for yourself. Hi, my name is Kelvin. I'm really excited to share with you this week's update. We are going to do this and this and this, A, B, and C. And I wanted to make sure you're aware about this. If you have any questions about this, let me know. And then it will put your video and combine it with a template of various other videos that are already pre recorded. And it can seamlessly kind of make it look like it's your own high-end professional video. So if you're really into marketing and want to make sure you have not only your written content or a mail out or a flyer, also great an idea to have a video resources, a YouTube library that you want to share, or maybe you just want to put it on social media, then utilize it. It's a really cool new template that other brands aren't offering you. The Economic Summit is a class here. This is simply for the QR code. But if you want to learn from the PhD, this is exclusive. Dynasty co-baker agents can use this QR code and watch the state of the 2025 economy. And this is another class regarding taxes. I'm just leaving it up here for the month. And it's only good until April. So after that, the recording will expire. Just wanted to give a big shout out to our outgoing past president of Arcadia, Renee Bonora, who had a very heartfelt speech at the installation event 2 weeks ago. And it turned out Sylvia and I also are recipients of the President's Award of Honor. She very much valued the services, the help and guidance that Sylvia and I had given her throughout her year as president, and want to welcome new incoming president, David Chen. We have a couple of upcoming classes at the AAR, the AI Made Easy. And if you want to learn a little bit how realtors are using AI, check out this class. We have a legal update with Kelly Richardson, legal attorney. And your license renewals are 45 hours, could be done online with his car, as well as the commercial mixer class coming on Thursday if you want to go to the mixer. We have a paper shred month, so if you want to take advantage of this 4-box limit, you can go to the AAR parking lot and drop it off. You also have a 1031 exchange class, April 22nd at 11 a.m. Stephanie Kelsey. There is also West San Gabriel upcoming classes, and they have on April 9th a global impact on LA. This is a real estate and economy with the upcoming 2028 Olympic Games being hosted in Los Angeles. What does it look like? Where are the infrastructure going to be built? And just if you're interested in this stuff, it's a free class. And you have upcoming webinars for legal risk and legal issues. The one that's coming up on April 8th is the HOA issues. Homeowners associations are ever and more becoming a majority of a lot of the situations and realtors the product that we're selling in our inventory in MLS. So if you want to learn from guest speaker Mark Guitez, sorry if Guitez, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, but he is one of the premier HOA attorneys in California. How to understand them, what to look out for, how to avoid legal transactional issues in your transactions, and highly encourage it because half the deals we're doing out there tend to be in a HOA. Now, there is a very important topic before we get into the new listings. This is a new clear cooperation update in which the MLS has adopted a new policy called multiple listing options for sellers. It is now in effect, and we have up until I think it's September to 30th to implement the new policy regarding MLS in just basically the options for the sellers have more discussion, planning, and transparency how the sellers wish to market their own property through the efforts of the agent. It is to be planned ahead of time, just like any listing is. You want to have a clear plan and determine whether you are going to be fully exempting the listing on the market or delaying your like coming soon, delaying that marketing into the MLS, and or whether or not the seller wants to optionally opt in to only market it to the company, the listing brokerage's community prior to hitting the MLS. So this is something that must be planned and discussed, and there's always a pro and a con for every decision. So just be well versed to how to explain the differences of active, coming soon, delayed marketing, what is exempt, what is the clear cooperation policy in the first place. And CAR has already provided us some guidance, but we do not know the exact way CRMLS is going to implement. So from the state down, just giving you a overview of what does it look like and the questions that you may have. Here is the frequently asked questions so that we are well aware of how to anticipate what's going on. So if you read in through here, during a delayed marketing period, consider this as a period in which the seller can instruct. Remember, this is not the listing agent instructing the seller. This is the seller instructing the broker to delay marketing to the listing to any other realtors outside of the listing firm through IDX and syndication for a period of time as determined by the local MLS. However, the local CRMLS best sees fit. So because of this, there is going to be many discussions, and I feel the broker community is some are going to embrace it, and some are really going to hate it. Okay? Why? If you have a brokerage that has, I don't know, a lot of listings, this may be something helpful, like a Coldwell Banker office where there are many different types of offices. This is going to be probably something that's in favor of larger brokerages who have a larger pool of agents and clientele. If it's a small mom and pop brokerage, this is going to steer them out of it. Why? Because of exposure, because of deals, because of engagement on company listings. This is going to be ever more important to really gear up for maximum exposure, having access to listings before it hits this MLS market. Those are going to be the compelling selling points of the future. I'm not making this rules. This is how it's going to be. Now, if the seller wants, why would a seller want to opt into a local broker only for a delayed period? Let's say 10 days just for Coldwell Banker, and then I'll go to the MLS. Well, to me, there's good and bad. I'll just give you the big picture. The good about having exposure everywhere, as we are today, is that exposure. When you have maximum exposure of any product, the home will achieve its maximum sales price and value. If you have limited exposure, you may have a limited audience and limited offers. That's the negative. If you control the timing of delaying a marketing period and give, let's just say, 2 weeks to the listing broker, well, the seller and the broker will have a situation in which, okay, the broker has 2 weeks, they send it to their company marketing email, and then it gets distributed to all the agents. They send their agents with an unfair competitive advantage to see all these properties. Okay, maybe their own brokerage may have several offers for the seller. Great. The listing broker has an opportunity to to see if the seller wants to accept one of those offers. However, it is not exposed to the public yet. It's not exposed to other realtors. So why would a seller want to do that? Maybe they have a tenant in place. Maybe they don't want to disturb or let the neighborhood know. Maybe they want to strike a deal with the brokerage and negotiate commissions. Who knows whatever the seller's reasons are, but limited exposure tends to be for on purpose. This is intentional and it should be instructed by the seller. If anyone wants a copy of this and read it while you're on your own time, there's a couple of pages of this. I can't go through every page. I'm going to share this in the chat box, and you can read the full rules and why. Okay. So at this time, there's not a lot of what's called clear rules established because CRMLS is going to have to come forth and work with the broker community on what do our MLS rules and what do our brokers want to do. Okay, so just letting you know this is how it's going to be. It'll be implemented by September 30th of this year. Okay, so it's a 7-page document. Any questions? Okay. Do you see this fire map in front of us? I'm going to put it in front of, again, on the screen. Guess what? The slides, the whole entire fire zone maps produced and managed by CAL FIRE has now been updated. There is now a 2025 version that the last most recent revision was 2007 to 2011. Obviously, and very tragically, we lost thousands and thousands of structures in Altadena, Pasadena, the Eden Canyon fire, as well as the Woolsey fire over there in the west. So if you want to click on this link, you can compare the old fire maps and the new. So go into the link, scroll down to the bottom. Does somebody, here it is. Okay, so just you guys see the fire zone map in front of you? It's still loading it. I'm gonna go closer towards our area. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Okay, so we can get a bigger picture of our local 626 region. And as you can see, our whole region, this is the past, okay, in which only these areas bordering the foothills of the mountain used to be what's called a very high fire zone in 2011. Now, after the big fires in 2025, the beginning of the year, guess what happened to the fire maps? You can see they added yellow moderate zones. They have added some orange areas as well along the foothills. And look what happens to La Cañada and to Burbank areas. And they basically tagged in an extra few, I don't know, maybe a mile or a few blocks extra, all
Okay.
covering along the foothills. What do you think this happens to the insurance companies? They get to use this information, issuing fire renewal policies, and if you fall in a higher risk area, that will lead to higher premiums for your properties. So just letting you know,
Jerwin, we cannot see the map.
I thank you. I asked in the beginning and no one answered. I appreciate you, Julia. Do you see it now?
No, Calvin. I had also responded. I guess
Now
you
it's
didn't hear me.
okay.
Okay. If not, I'll just give you the links and I'm showing you a sliding scale and perhaps it's not seeable because this is a interactive um link.
We can see it.
Okay. So this is if you see it currently right now, this is the current now this is the 2011 version and so you can see that the red and yellow and orange areas have now been really just increased in size and area. Okay. So just letting you know what's going on. And this was just updated just the past month. So now you know who is going to be impacted by higher fire premiums in the near future. All right. Let's get back to the other slides. Any questions? Okay. All right. So we're done with this. Because I have you here, the way our fire hazard disclosure requirements is way it's phrased, FHDS form says high or very high, the seller must complete answer the questions on the second page. Who's the responsibility, buyer or seller responsibility regarding home hardening and defensible space. Now that there's a yellow area called moderate, I do not know if our FHDS form is going to be updated, but I imagine it may. And so just keeping in mind at the current mark, if you're transacting, high and very high is the only areas needed to disclose and share and fill out and complete FHDS form. Okay. As far as what's going on in the world of tax season, we have our deadline. Remind your clients, remind yourself, pay your property taxes and your personal income taxes, and make sure you're hitting your deadlines or at least submitting an extension. So go ahead and check on and see. I still see a couple of people asking for your 1099. Um, check your mail or let us know if you did not receive it. We'll get it to you. Today's mortgage rates is around 6.72%. This is pulled from bank rate. And as you can see, it's on par with a, jumbo loan as well. So this is what we're looking at in terms of rates. And the economy for car had a slow start of the year. New home sales bounced back in February. There's a slight little bit of rising inventory in California in the market. And so This is when I looked at the question, is this a seller's market or a buyer's market? Does anyone have an opinion? Well,
I
I
think it's
think it
both.
both. That's a balance right now.
it's a balanced market, and Sylvia said it's both. You guys are in tune with the market. I can tell you're on pulse. You're prepared how to answer this question when your clients will ask you this, because this is something important to be eloquent in describing where we're at in the economy. Right now, the market is mixed. When I looked at the Zillow housing forecast update, I looked at where the bubble areas of strength for sellers, which is more on the east coast of the nation. And in the west side, there is a little bit more rising inventory. And in Los Angeles region, county, no, I don't see it being a seller's market whatsoever. You're starting to see an uptick in days on market, more unsold inventory, and as more sellers prepare to list their property for sale, and more investors that are rental property owners like fiveplex, threeplex, they're going to be putting their properties for the market as well. You'll see softening of the pricing. Sure, the sellers will still put on the market at a higher price, or what they anticipate the value should be. But I do believe that as we see too much rising inventory, the good listing agents and the good sellers who really do want to sell will price their home competitively based upon what's around the market, what's available. And this is a neutral market in most areas where buyer does have some leverage in getting terms. Okay. If you have a car update and want to know the links, those right all over there. The car economic impact report is also available for you online, and my Dynasty resources are up as well for you. Okay, so let's get into the company listings. If anyone wants to ask questions, this is a good time because I gotta log into my MLS.
No questions on this end.
Okay. So just a reminder, I will be out of town Friday to Friday. If you have any closings, I know a couple of people I've already talked to, and we'll plan ahead. I'm going to review your files. If you have files, share them with me. We'd love to help you get your closings and commissions paid out fast, and or assist you while obviously I'm still going to have my computer with me. So let me know if you have any. Here we go. Okay. So, hopefully you can now start seeing the matrix CRMLS in front of the screen. Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So let me get into my hot list. I do need to get this ready for your easily viewing. And you can see here that we have coming soon. Let's go ahead and take a look at 824 Ocean View Ave, Monrovia. Beautiful property just listed yesterday. And it's 4 beds, 4 baths with a nice 9,000 lot in Monrovia for 2.25 million. You do have 2 primary suites on this property. So that's really cool. Photos are coming soon. Please talk to Henry Liu if you have any questions or clients or buyers for this. You can go ahead and let him know. It starts showing on April 21st. 11105 West Hondo Parkway in Temple City. We have for $849,000 a nice little single family. It's primarily being sold for its land value of huge 13,607 lot size. And if you have any questions, talk to Jackson Wong. If you have any clients interested in purchasing this corner lot in Temple City for $850. Okay, next listing is 810 Monterey Pass Road. This is a commercial sale for $6.6 million. It is a Henry Liu. It is currently owner occupied. I would say not owner occupied, just say, owner user. Owner user is the best way to write. This is not because this is an office or warehouse, but it looks very beautiful inside. Got high ceilings. You got a lot of storage space, and this is going to be a total of 80,000 lot, 21,000 square foot with loading dock, roll-up doors, and lots of merchandise. All right. Beautiful listing. And Henry, 167 Sultana Avenue in Upland. We do have a very beautiful little property for $15.8 million. Just hit the market a couple of days ago. It's in downtown Upland. It does allow for about 40 units per acre residential, and or submit your plans if you wish to do mixed use or something different. If you have a buyer really looking to invest and talk about a development, talk to Henry Liu on his new listing in Upland. But as you can see, it's already a prime property located to very major retailers. This property has a very giant footprint in the community and has a lot to offer if you're looking to take over this project. Comes with multiple properties, 2.57 acres. And congratulations, we have a new listing here in Arcadia, 1000 Fairview. Under 800,000, we have a condo for 2 beds, 2.5 baths. As you can see, it's a nice little community over here. Looks in pretty good condition with newer flooring, some updated features of clean and ready to move in. So if you have anyone interested in this property for sale, talk to Carmen Lee about scheduling an appointment. And 152 West Lemon Avenue, Unit A, Monrovia. Can someone hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay, thank you. This Unit A, Monrovia, is 649,000 and 2 bedroom, 984 square feet, near the downtown area of Monrovia. So this is going to be Jerry and Connie Snyder Baker's newest listing. Please talk to them if you have any questions. Take a look at a couple of the photos. Looks lovely inside, nice and maintained and clean. Okay, our next listing is 12418 Magnolia Street, El Monte. This is a rental, but it just already got leased out. So it's actually pending today. Okay. 3831 Arden Drive, El Monte. This is an inactive listing, 1,050,000 for 3 units in El Monte. Photo should be coming up very soon. I don't know why there's no photo on there right now. This is already over a week on the market. Amy contact Amy if you have any clients interested in this. And someone go ahead and remind Amy to put on a photo. That's a triplex. 35288 Highway 79. Warner Springs, we have for 888,000. You can get yourself a 4,000 square foot commercial agricultural warehouse on 20 acres of land. This is going to be Henry Liu's, one of his newest listings for sale. Agricultural with a warehouse and vineyard, 20 acres in San Diego County. Okay, steel frame warehouse building. Cool. Congratulations, Henry. 888,000. And we have 6819 Oak Avenue in San Gabriel. This is Andy Fu and Christy Nguyen. Their newest listing, two single-family detached homes on a lot. San Gabriel with Temple City Schools. We all caravaned this last 10 days, 2 weeks ago, and year 2025 new construction on North San Gabriel. If you have any clients looking for this one, there's still time to check it out and send him an offer. 3831 Arden Drive in El Monte is $1,050,000. This is a nice little commercial sale property. It is North Del Monte in a thriving business area. It comes with a 2430 square foot structure and can appease a variety of businesses. So talk to Amy if you have anyone interested in this commercial opportunity in Amonte. It's an office right now. 1742 Hanscom Drive, South Pasadena, is for 2.699 million. It's a 1992 structure in South Pasadena. It's a very nice community and area. If you take a look at this home, wow, look at those high ceilings and with the views that you'll have up in the hills of South Pasadena, one of the most desirable areas nearby. You also have a nice newer kitchen. Imagine being able to really cook your favorite meals right along the views of the whole entire region. So really cool, just letting you see the new properties on the market and talk to Margaret and Amy if you have anyone interested in checking and scheduling a tour. 2423 Cordoza Ave in Roland Heights. This is active under contract. Congratulations, it's pending. And 354 Mission Drive, San Gabriel. This is active. Under 1.8 million, you get a San Gabriel, almost 3,000 square foot home with a big lot size near San Marino. So if you have anyone interested in this highly desirable area in North San Gabriel, highly suggest you check this one out. Um, wow, it's all single story. To me, this is not a bad price at all. This is reasonable, worth considering. It probably did fall back on the market, but looking for a good buyer. So it's very reasonable considering it's all single story and in a good area. So talk to Jennifer Huang if you have anyone interested in this lovely single family home. 2603 Durham Court in Arcadia is for sale and it's active. It's back on the market. So that should get us through the first 2 weeks for the last 2 weeks. And just really quickly want to get into a couple of our closings. Oops, I closed this out. And I want to congratulate some of our closers. Okay, so here's a lease that has just been completed, 921 Walnut Street. This is Angel Lau, if I recall. I just saw a check come in from her, and she did represent the seller, landlord, and buyer, and a tenant, and got this one leased out in San Gabriel. We also have another congratulations. Welcome for 1893 Taormina Court, Riverside. Beautiful, lovely property, single family, sold right on the dot at the asking price. And congratulations to Shanae Lamb. We also have congratulations are due. Let's go ahead and congratulate 5650 Cambridge Way in Culver City. This is closed with Amy as the selling broker. And 8530 Lodgepole Lane in Riverside just closed out. Congratulations to Cliff Quo. And just letting you know, we have Ocotillo Wells in Brawley, California. 677 acres just sold. And give congratulations to Henry Liu. And 10709 Danbury Street, Temple City. This is Daniel Wong's listing, and he sold it just around his asking price. Great job to him, too. Okay, and 5002 Temple City Boulevard just closed. This is a $1.55 million Temple City home, detached, big lot, and congratulations are due for Henry Liu. Great job on closing this one. And I think this will bring us to our final one. Want to give congratulations to 127 Baseline Road in San Dimas. Just leased this one out. And this is with Sylvia Ramos. Okay.
That's the Ramos team. That's Mark and Sylvia. But thank you, Calvin. I appreciate that.
Okay. Anything else before we conclude in today's session?
I'd like to bring up the speakers that we're going to be having for the rest of the month, if that's okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, perfect. So as you all know, this Thursday has been canceled due to the Coldwell Banker class in Brea bringing the blue to you, as Calvin mentioned. So we're not having a speaker meeting here at the office, but we are resuming Thursday, April 10th from 12 to 1:30, the trifecta of Adriana Morgan from Puro Clean, Sage Gomez from MyHD, and Stephanie Harrison from the Action Public Adjusters. Lunch will be provided. It's going to be a really good panel type of setting in our education hub in the back. And then on April 17th, the following week, we will have a county assessor's presentation. We'll have a representative on behalf of Jeffrey Prang, and that's from 2 to 3 p.m. in the education hub. And on Thursday, April 24th, from 12 to 1:30, we're going to have Kais Hydery from Home Guard Property Inspections. Lunch will be provided by Home Guard. And this is a gentleman that took over Sam Chow's position. So we'll be having them here. Hopefully you can all support. And Mark and I we are attending, Kelvin encouraged us to attend the leaders session. So we'll be over at the Embassy Suites on Thursday, April 3rd. A few years back, we had a whole table of agents from this office there. I remember the Win team was there, Anis was there, Jung was there, he's traveling. So there was quite a bit. So the more that we have there and show support for Coldwell Banker Dynasty as a whole, as a collective group, that would be fantastic. If you have anything blue, wear blue. That would be fun. And usually have a backdrop to take photos for those of you that are fan of photos. So we are covering this and representing Coldwell Banker Dynasty there as your leaders. And Mark, do you have anything to cover? Okay, that pretty much covers everything. Thank you, Kelvin.
Okay, thanks for that update. And can you send out the reminders to the
It's
agents
done.
for the upcoming classes? And see you guys next time. Kelvin's Keys to Success will be canceled next week, Tuesday. So I'm
Okay.
gonna mark it on my Zoom. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be in Park City. So thank you all for your understanding and enjoying hopefully a ski trip. All right, guys. Bye-bye.
Enjoy, Kelvin. Be safe. Well deserved.